10 investment syndicates, high target returns, generous, very generous, commissions to affiliates. Does this all sound too good to be true? Let's find out. I have with me today Dr. A.S. Johan, President of Gainsters Corporation, and I'll ask him these tough questions. Dr. Johan, welcome and thank you for taking the time to be with us.
My pleasure, Ian.
Dr. Johan, you seem to be adopting a very aggressive approach with these Winnamore Syndicate offerings. Could you tell us a bit more about these syndicates and who you're targeting?
Let me tell you who they're not targeted at. They are not targeted at investors who are comfortable with the status quo, the investment in a bank deposit earning 2%. They are targeted for investors who want higher returns to grow their capital much, much faster through investments in disruptive technologies. Companies that have come up with disruptive technologies, these are the areas where the returns are astronomical, high returns, 200, 300%. So our fintech affiliates should be looking at customers, clients, their clients, who are not the traditional investor. They should be looking at investors who want to grow their capital fast and in big chunks.
So what exactly is a private investment syndicate? And as an investment, how risky is it?
It's a private investment in that it is available not to the general public. It's available to a select few who are identified through our fintech affiliates. Generally, in a private investment syndicate like this, we would have one or more lead investors who make a substantial investment in that syndicate. And individual investors who come through or are introduced through our fintech affiliates join in that pool of investments. As far as risk is concerned, in our opinion, it's a lot less risky than investing in one single company which can go under at any time. Here we invest in several companies, a group of companies within a particular sector that have disruptive technologies and are able to produce returns well over 100%.
All 10 Winnamore syndicates are supported by the RMB Council. Could you tell us a bit more about the RMB Council? Who are they? What function do they perform?
Let me give you a little bit of background. The RMB Council is not a company. It's registered as a society under the society's ordinance. It's registered as a think tank. The RMB Council has two areas of focus. One, in assisting companies of different size raise money through debt issues, bond issues, from 10 million to 100 million. That's one function that the RMB Council is involved in. The second is to facilitate the formation and the support of investment syndicates, which goes beyond the traditional approach of just servicing big, large institutions or rich investors. We have taken it one step further to allow ordinary investors who are looking for extraordinary gains to participate in these syndicates, but that participation will be through our affiliates. We have created an affiliate program to facilitate this.
How does this affiliate program of yours actually work? Is there any cost?
As in most affiliate programs, there is no cost to become an affiliate. It's as simple as visiting the website and registering to become an affiliate. After that, the affiliate should become familiar with the products that are available, the 10 syndicates that you referred to, and develop a customer base, a client base, to whom these syndicates could be introduced. And when the clients participate in these syndicates, the affiliate earns their commissions. We've developed this program especially to allow the smaller investor to participate in what is normally not available to small investors. Such investment opportunities in disruptive technologies is not available. It's generally available to very large institutions. But since we have a lead investor, it allows smaller investors through this program that we have to participate alongside the bigger investors. As far as we are concerned, these small investments must, in totality, be large enough to make sense for us to run the program, because when you want to diversify, you need a substantial sum of money to diversify into several companies.
Could you tell us a little more about the various syndicates on offer under the Winnamore Syndicates banner?
Well, we have 9 separate syndicates under the Winnamore Syndicates banner. For example, a syndicate that specializes in investing in companies with disruptive technology in the healthcare space, in entertainment, in real estate, and so on. We have, however, also created a single syndicate of syndicates, if you like, a mother of all syndicates, and that we call the First Unicorn Syndicate. A unicorn in finance is in reference to a startup company that starts off with a valuation of less than $1 million and fairly fast becomes a company that's valued at over $1 billion.
Oh, you mean like Facebook and Uber?
Yes, quite. Well, Facebook and Uber is well known now, well after they became unicorns. It would have been nice to get into Facebook or Uber before they became unicorns. But the fact of the matter is it's not just about Facebook and Uber. There are 279 now known unicorn companies that have a valuation of over $1 billion. And there are hundreds of them out there that nobody has ever heard of. And that's because these companies are not accessible by ordinary small investors. The whole purpose of our First Unicorn, and all our syndicates in fact, is to allow access for the smaller investor to participate alongside larger institutional investors in getting into these potential unicorn companies. So in summary, the First Unicorn Syndicate allows both affiliates and their clients a single point of entry, one single syndicate that is easy to understand, firstly, and more importantly, it has access to all 9 syndicates. So one investment that covers 9 different areas of potential growth and potential unicorns.
So the affiliates can promote either the individual syndicates, healthcare, transport and logistics, real estate, or they can promote First Unicorn as a sort of overall one covering all the units together. Is that correct?
That is correct. We think it'll be a lot easier to promote the First Unicorn because of all the benefits that we've mentioned, and easier for clients, the affiliates' clients, to understand as the first entry point. One syndicate that covers everything. So an easier decision and covers the best of all 9. Unlike the other 9 syndicates, the First Unicorn Syndicate has 2 options. The first option is similar in that an investment is made, held for 12 months, and sold back to Gainsters. The second option, which is an interesting one, is where they invest in the First Unicorn Syndicate and opt to lock it up or to hold it for 5 years. In other words, they do not sell it during that 5 years. The whole intention is to allow the compounding of returns, which will produce an end sum significantly higher than if they chose the first option and just reinvested themselves. Because the entry point on reinvestment, the price may be higher. In the second option, the price is fixed because it's a 5-year term. So that's the advantage. At the end of 5 years, they can, of course, sell it back to Gainsters.
What about the commissions? What do affiliates earn on promoting these Winnamore syndicates?
For all syndicates, for all 10 syndicates, which includes the First Unicorn Syndicate, affiliates earn 12% on the net amount received from their clients. Now that is inclusive of the 12% applies even if the client added to an existing investment or chose to invest in another syndicate, any other syndicate among the 10. But now the First Unicorn Syndicate has that second option which I had mentioned earlier. And if an affiliate's client chose that option, the affiliate would earn 12% on, like every other syndicate, on the net amount received. But in addition, they would receive, even if the client didn't do anything, because it's a 5-year commitment, they would earn 2% every year on the net amount invested by the client.
So you plan to use affiliate marketing to market Winnamore syndicates?
That's right.
Now, do clients get any special benefits, incentives, rights?
Yes, they do. Well, apart from being able to purchase as small as 500 units at the launch price, at par, $1, the most important consideration is that none of these syndicates, including the Unicorn Syndicate, is available for anyone to buy such small amounts, 500 units, without going through an affiliate.
Very interesting.
I think that's the most important consideration.
Will affiliates who are marketing Winnamore syndicates need any special training or knowledge in order to be credible promoters of Winnamore syndicates?
Not really. If they are generally familiar with financial products, the most important consideration is that they have access to clients and they believe that it's worth their client's dollar.
What would you say to an investor who approached you directly, bypassing the Fintec affiliates program?
If the investor who approached us was intending to invest a couple of million US, yes, we will accept that. Having said that, as I mentioned earlier, smaller amounts of investments like 500 units worth, $500 basically, cannot approach us directly. We will not accept it. It can only be done through an affiliate. That's what this affiliate program is all about, allowing the smaller investor to participate together with larger investors in opportunities which they would normally not have access to.
Dr. Johan, thank you for being here. Thank you for a very frank answer.